to present a poem. What shall I do?
What will you do? Is this a question? Show that you know the poem and remind them what poem it is. Well, you know what you must do. Go, confront the problem, fight, win, and call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits.
Welcome to the Poetry Dojo,
where we learn to know our poems.
And learn to wield them to fight and win.
Today we are considering Fishing on the Susquehanna in July by Billy Collins.
Billy Collins is still alive, so those of you young people that are listening to this and you're wondering where are all the poets dead? No, they are not. Mr. Collins is actually still teaching. He was the Poet Laureate of the United States between 2001 and 2003, I believe, and has done a lifetime's worth of teaching in the state of New York at a variety of colleges. And this particular poem, which we're looking at today, Fishing on the Susquehanna in July, is not really actually about fishing on the Susquehanna, a river in Pennsylvania. But it's about his visit to an art museum where he was looking at different paintings and considering their effect upon him. And one of the paintings that he looked at was of a boy in a fishing boat, fishing on the Susquehanna.
Fishing on the Susquehanna in July by Billy Collins. I have never been fishing on the Susquehanna, or on any river, for that matter, to be perfectly honest. Not in July or any month have I had the pleasure, if it is a pleasure, of fishing on the Susquehanna. I am more likely to be found in a quiet room, like this one, a painting of a woman on the wall, a bowl of tangerines on the table, trying to manufacture the sensation of fishing on the Susquehanna. There is little doubt that others have been fishing on the Susquehanna, rowing upstream in a wooden boat, sliding the oars under the water, then raising them to drip in the light. But the nearest I have ever come to fishing on the Susquehanna was one afternoon in a museum in Philadelphia, when I balanced a little egg of time in front of a painting, in which that river curled around a bend under a blue cloud-ruffled sky, dense trees along the banks, and a fellow with a red bandana sitting in a small green flat-bottomed boat, holding the thin whip of a pole. That is something I am unlikely ever to do, I remember saying to myself and the person next to me. Then I blinked and moved on to other American scenes of haystacks, water whitening over rocks, even one of a brown hare who seemed so wired with alertness, I imagined him springing right out of the frame.
This is actually an enchanting little poem, not the least of which is it makes the act of being in an art museum seem very lively and interesting, as much as he's sitting there trying to imagine what it's like to be in a fishing boat on the river. At the same time as I'm hearing these words, I'm trying to imagine being in that art museum, standing by his side, looking at those different paintings, some of which by description I recognize.
Yeah, he has a very cavalier quality to his poems. They're almost prosaic, but in the most charming way. I think that's pretty typical of Billy Collins, that they should be delivered with sort of a casual air. There's nothing to be overwrought.
Nothing snooty.
Nothing snooty, indeed.
It's a good American poem. So for those of you familiar with Americana, you should be able to slip into the persona of the speaker rather easily. Imagination, I would suggest, is one of the biggest elements of this, because as you're saying the poem for the audience, you want to, as much as possible, invite them to stand beside you as you're speaking and see the paintings that you're seeing and wondering about, as though they had an opportunity to sneak into the art museum with you and can talk to you, listening to your musings on the different paintings. If you succeed in that, if you can capture their imagination in that, I think you're capturing the imagination of the judges as well, and can score very highly.
Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been a production of DieCast Media Group. Please recommend us to friends, family, relations, but not your competitors. Feel free to email us with questions at poetrydojo@diecastmediagroup.com. Tune in next time for another exciting episode and another fine poem.
Thank you.